Hello, everybody. I hope you are doing great. I hope you are holding on despite this very long quarantine. And anyway, I wanted to talk about something people have been asking me a lot or talking to me about a lot. It's about style, like an art style. For example, people have been asking me, how did I get my style? Or in general, how do you get a style? People have been like telling me rin na they can't seem to commit to one style or they have too many styles. And I noticed that I get this from young artists or basically people who are still new to art. And let me tell you, those are all valid. What you're feeling is normal. It doesn't mean you're a terrible artist. It just means you're still getting to know yourself. And that's all style really is. It's who you are. It's normal for style to change as you keep on creating art. Because it means you're still growing and you're still understanding what you like best. And I don't think there's such a thing called bad style. Style is a representation of who we are. I mean, look at the style of the Archie comics versus Steven Universe. Two very different styles, yet equally good, diba? Look at my favorite artists, Loish and Cécile Carré. It's in French. I probably pronounced that wrong. Anyway, their styles, they're both so unique, but still equally amazing. So there's no such thing as a bad style, but don't get me wrong. Do not get me wrong. Style is not supposed to be an excuse for bad art either. No, Janet, hiding your drawings' hands behind their backs or inside their pockets is not a style. It means you haven't studied drawing hands yet or properly studied hands yet. When you pass off fundamentally bad art, quote-unquote bad art, as a style, that is the artist equivalent of having a bad attitude and saying, that's just who I am eh. Yan na ako eh. No. The biggest room is the room for improvement. And if you think you've outgrown that room, then you go to the next room for improvement. Okay, I just want to be clear that when I say bad art, I don't mean that it's terrible and that you should not draw ever again. I mean, when I say bad art, it means that there's a blatant display of ignorance when it comes to the fundamentals, like proportions and perspective and, proper shading, those things. Anyway, moving forward, so what now? What if you're one of those artists who hide their hands, like their drawings' hands behind pockets? Or you put on shoes for them because drawing feet are the worst? What should we do? You copy and study. Let me repeat. You copy and you study. Copy the things that you find cool. This is a quote from the book Steal Like an Artist by Austin Kleon. Nobody is born with a style or a voice. We don't come out of the womb knowing who we are. In the beginning, we learn by pretending to be our heroes. We learn by copying. Austin's talking about practicing, not plagiarizing. Plagiarizing is passing off someone else's work as yours. What he's encouraging, what he's saying is copying. It's like taking apart a machine to see how it works. So I guess my advice is worry less about having a style. Instead, continue learning more about art. Have a bunch of favorite artists and figure out what you like from the style of each artist. You think that artist has nice line work? Cool! Learn from her. You like that other artist's coloring? Great! Implement that style. Style is just a fruit, a result of all the things you learned plus the things you love. And the more you beat yourself up regarding your style, I think the more you won't be able to find it. In the end, art is a journey, and the most enjoyable part of art is the process. And if you're not enjoying the process, then you won't be able to enjoy the end result either. So, go easy on yourself. I'm not saying my art is perfect. I really don't think it is. And I know that I'm also still figuring out things. If you follow my art, you can see how I keep on trying new things. So from one creator to another, let's take it easy and have fun along the way. In the end, what matters the most is if you end up loving your art even more. So yeah, well, that's my honest take on that. That's my honest take on styles. I hope you learned something new. Thank you so much for listening. Keep on creating and continue being kind. Bye bye.